you for your presence here. So one of the questions I would like to ask you is, in such a ultra-perfect island, such a Madeira, what challenges do they impose in a global scale, as I understand your work focuses in governmental policies as well? What is your...
Thanks very much. Thanks for the opportunity to come to this beautiful island, this beautiful place. And there's a certain irony or paradox in your question, because, yeah, this is paradise. And yet we know from the last half century, there's this ironclad pull of the core. It doesn't matter if it's in Europe or Asia, North America, but the core, the agglomeration, the great cities of the world, it's this great sucking sound of companies, talented people, entrepreneurs, firms. They kind of all get sucked into that core because that's where a lot of the opportunities are. So the challenge to the periphery is to try to compensate, try to find a compensating strategy to give people, companies, entrepreneurs, a reason to stay home or to come here and go after their dreams here in the periphery, not just in the core.
So thank you very much for that answer. It was very right, straight to the point. I would like also to make another question. In your experience through global governmental policies, in certain cultural contexts, some things work, some things don't. What do you think in Southern Europe works that maybe does not work in the United States, and how we can adapt to maybe make things work in one another, since the world is becoming more multicultural, more global?
Right. I think that it's interesting. Everybody's trying to search for the formula that's going to work to help move places forward. But as your question implies, there actually is no formula, and every place has to develop its own strategy based on its own strengths and weaknesses, its situation, and then you get to the specifics. So there's this particular situation here. I mean, I wouldn't want to exaggerate it. I've been here for a couple hours, so I don't know it so well yet, but I hope to know better. But there's a particular context, particular culture, particular history, and I think that the winning strategy is how to build on what is unique and special, what makes the place, what it has to offer that's unlike any other place, but at the same time, it's got to contribute to the rest of the world. That could be in a market sense, in a sense of providing solutions. So in a way, you need two eyes. One eye on what's special about the place, this place, and there's a lot to be special, and how to leverage that, but at the same time, how to contribute to meet some kind of demand or interest. It doesn't have to be every place in the world, but it's some place, some market, and if you can match those up, that's the winning strategy.
I can agree more with you. Well, my specialties are in linguistics, but thank you so much for the contribution as well. I thank you once again for coming here to such a little place in the middle of the ocean. I hope you enjoy the poncha and everything else that we have to offer. Thank you very much.
Obrigado.
Obrigada.